Alright, Trump just posted a series of bizarre videos to his Truth Social account, most of which contain lies, falsehoods that are easily verifiable, most of which contain apocalyptic rhetoric, and all of which contain a desperate Donald Trump grasping for the last breath of his political career. We have a lot to break down with 46 days to go. All that I ask is that you leave a like, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's lay the groundwork with this article titled Dinesh D'Souza Election Fraud Film. 2,000 mules pulled after defamation suit. And if you have ever seen me go to a Trump rally and debate any Trump supporter, they will immediately cite 2,000 mules as evidence of election fraud when it's not a documentary. It is a movie where they staged scenes of election fraud. They intentionally spliced clips of people putting ballots in boxes to make it seem like it was some nefarious act, and it was all fake. Salem Media Group removed the influential election denial conspiracy film 2,000 Mules and a related book from its platforms and will cease distributing them. 2,000 Mules was produced by conservative gadfly Dinesh D'Souza, who argued President Joe Biden defeated Donald Trump through widespread ballot fraud. Salem Media apologized to Mark Andrews, a Georgia man who was accused in the film of ballot stuffing, but the thing is, this didn't stop Donald Trump from continuing to promote Dinesh D'Souza and his lies. The film quickly became a part of a canon of media produced by far-right figures intended to discredit the results of the 2020 presidential election, which Joe Biden won. And it's almost like, who needs enemy, adversarial countries when you have people like this in the United States? When you have Donald Trump and Tucker Carlson and Rudy Giuliani and Dinesh D'Souza, all of these people pushing this election fraud lie to help destabilize our institutions. Again, who needs enemies at that point? And this leads me to this series of insane posts that Donald Trump made today that I want to break down one by one. Let's start off with this clip where he said, "Comrade Kamala Harris exposed."
I intend to fight for Black Lives Matters. I intend to fight.
If Black Lives matter to her, why didn't I matter?
Because of truancy, California public schools lose $1.4 billion a year in funding.
I want money.
It's just a BS Trump ad that is supposed to be creepy and it has no juice. It can't even get 12,000 likes. He then said, if you vote illegally, you're going to jail. But what if you pressure your vice president into circumventing the Electoral Count Act and voting illegally, subverting the will of the American people? I mean, this man is a hypocrite. He then said, this is now the #1 song across all charts about me.
Counting I'm a running harder. That's what
a weird
desire.
song. I can't play it because I know for a fact these MAGA trolls will copyright this video, but you get the idea. It is a weird, cringe song honoring Donald Trump. He loves loyalty. This video got 40,000 likes, and Donald Trump's anti-Kamala ad couldn't even break 15,000. This brings me to this video that Trump reposted of Dinesh D'Souza, who wrote, "A statement by @RealDonaldTrump on my new film, Vindicating Trump, opens in theaters nationwide September 27th. Let's show our support for Trump and fill the theaters on opening weekend. Get tickets now." It's such a desperate play. And before I play this video, just keep in mind, Dinesh D'Souza has had to pull movies before. Multiple times he has had to come out and say, yeah, this movie was full of complete lies. And here's Donald Trump endorsing his work.
My good friend, and I must say a very talented man, Dinesh D'Souza, did a movie that is getting tremendous reviews. It's called Vindicating Trump, and it's opening Friday on the 27th, and I think it's something you should go and see. People are going to love it. It is something very different and very spectacular, actually. So I congratulate Dinesh. A lot of our friends are in it. A lot of our great loyal patriots are in it, and enjoy it. Most importantly, enjoy it, and frankly, learn from it. Vindicating Trump.
I am telling you right now, if Diddy or if somebody like Harvey Weinstein came out and said, you know, I am a Trump loyalist, I will use all of my power to help Trump, Trump would do anything in return. He would be completely fine with it because he doesn't care about character. He cares about loyalty. That is proven time and time again with Mark Robinson, who Donald Trump endorsed and who called himself a black Nazi, with people like Matt Gaetz, who had a sex party with a 17-year-old. And the thing is, Donald Trump has posted more deranged stuff today. He then said randomly, "I saved flavored vaping in 2019 and it greatly helped people get off smoking." I said grapely. He then said, "How bad is it when a candidate running for office makes a major part of her campaign that she works at McDonald's? He is saying the craziest stuff." And then Trump posted this 3-minute long video talking about a DUI crash that a Venezuelan immigrant got into, and it's just straight fear-mongering at this point. Trump posts video after video, splicing up these intentionally, maliciously spliced clips to make it seem like every immigrant is a violent person. I mean,
only on 6, 3 families in Miami-Dade were robbed of justice after the man accused of killing.
Only Trump supporters could be scared by a very blurry news feed that looks like it was recorded at 3 a.m. off of a phone. Meanwhile, the official Kamala Harris account, Kamala HQ, was posting funny memes like this. Mark Robinson saying, quote, "Slavery is not bad. Some people need to be slaves. I wish they would bring it back. I would certainly buy a few." And then Donald Trump said this verbatim, quote, "This guy is Martin Luther King on steroids." So this brings me back to my broader point that Donald Trump doesn't care about character or integrity. He even told Mike Pence that he's too honest. He only cares about loyalty. Dinesh D'Souza is a terrible human being who lies, who scams, and I guess he gets it from Donald Trump, who pocketed tens of millions of dollars after saying there was widespread election fraud. Former President Donald Trump, who lost to Biden, embraced 2,000 Mules, screening the film at his Florida club Mar-a-Lago. Again, a fake film. But since then, the claims made in the movie and the book, which was published by Salem Media, have been systematically debunked by journalists and law enforcement officials. Late last year, attorneys for True the Vote admitted in a Georgia court they could not produce any documents to back up allegations about ballot stuffing in the 2020 presidential election, which Biden won. I like how they keep saying that, which Biden won, because it is true. 2,000 Mules shows Andrews placing 5 ballots into a box, and they say what you are seeing is a crime, but these are fraudulent votes. But they weren't at all. They were lying. I also want to point out that Trump has still been boosting these right-wing actual Russian stooges on his social media account. There were posts where he was boosting Benny Johnson, boosting Tim Pool after the bombshell report from the DOJ that they were taking money from Russia directly through Lauren Chen at Tenet Media. He also posts Elon Musk all the time, whether it's AI images, whether it's oil paintings that says, quote, "A Trump victory is essential to defense of freedom of speech, secure borders, safe cities, and sensible planning." Elon Musk quoting himself. I mean, the level of ego here, and none of this is true whatsoever. If Trump wanted secure borders, he wouldn't have shot down Langford's bill. If Trump wanted freedom of speech, he wouldn't constantly be attacking the press. He wants to strip the license away from ABC after the debate. Sensible spending, Donald Trump increased the deficit by $8 trillion compared to Joe Biden's $4 trillion. So again, there is this insane echo chamber. Let's call it a pipeline, and I can lay out this pipeline perfectly. Some rumor starts on Facebook or TikTok or X, some social media platform. The cat one, for example, in Springfield, started on Facebook. That gets picked up by TikTok and the New York Post and all of these small YouTubers. Then Elon Musk boosts it. Then Fox News will boost Elon Musk's post. Then usually Trump will post that Fox News video, and this pipeline of this small fake story on Facebook now gets blown into a national story, and then usually Sinclair Broadcasting, which is owned by right-wing billionaires, injects that story into the feed, into the homes of millions of Americans. So again, we go from TikTok to YouTube to Twitter to Elon Musk to Donald Trump to Tucker Carlson, and then Sinclair injects it. That is how the minds of millions of Americans have been poisoned. If you enjoyed this video, if you appreciate what I do, make sure you leave a like, comment a blue heart, hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of this beautiful community. We have 46 days to go. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and peace out.